during this microscopic thing we call a tennis off-season, but they're here spreading the gospel.
Well, and I tell you one thing, Brett, there are definitely fewer tennis players here than in the Maldives right now. So I think they made the right choice.
It's a homecoming of sorts for Amanda Anisimova, who grew up mostly in Florida but was born here in the Garden State. Freehold, New Jersey, about 50 miles south of where we are in Newark. Kind of a tri-state showdown because Jessie is famously from Buffalo, New York. Petko, as a player, what did you want out of these occasions, these exhibitions, these moments in your off-season?
I think there were two things. I think you, as a player, there are different types, obviously, but most players don't want to go too long without a competitive match, even if it doesn't count for points. Oh, nice. Very nice one. I think you want to feel the blood boiling, how it, just the sensation that comes over you when the chair umpire says ready, play, and you know you're not ready to play. I think that's just very tough to simulate on the practice court.
Pegula holds to get us going. Let's show you their head-to-head 3 previous meetings at tour level, including a pretty high-stakes showdown, not this past summer, but the summer before, in the final at the 1,000 level event in Toronto, and that one went the distance.
It did, and that was a great match. I remember calling that match. That was really high quality. Amanda Anisimova was already showing what she's capable of, but I don't know if she already believed she can win those big titles in that moment. That, of course, has completely changed this year, but Jess Pegula still keeping her nose ahead in the head-to-head between the two.
But not in the rankings. Anisimova with those 2 slam finals this year, up to a career high 4 to end this season. Pegula in at 6. and 8 in the second half of the year. If you had to put your finger on the one thing that started clicking for this woman after this point, tell us what it is.
Oh yes, very nice. And Brett, I will give you 2 things that clicked for me. One was the forehand that just got a bit more shape this year, particularly in that first big title of hers in Doha. Is the first time I noticed it, that there was just a bit more margin over the net, more security on that shot, and mentally. Amanda used to have the reputation to falter in big situations. That's not the case any longer. Bounced back from some tough losses this year.
Over the shoulder, and that goes into the Jumbotron. About 50 feet of clearance over the court, and that's not enough. So the forehand is more secure. Her backhand has been world class forever.
Incredible shot. It's just a beauty. If for all the people here watching that ground stroke from the side or close up, is just one of the more beautiful things you will see in tennis. It's so natural, it flows so beautifully. And as you can see, the forehand just there, just a bit more height over the net. There's a bit more wrist at play.
And so Pegula breaks in her first opportunity, an elite returner, and that's on display. So just how lethal is the Anisimova backhand? They measured pace at the U.S. Open of all the backhands, and believe it or not, Anisimova's men and women was the fastest, hardest average backhand, including both genders. And finals.
And played a fantastic match against Rybakina there. That semi-final day at the WTA finals was a feast for the eyes for tennis fans. Anisimova losing to Sabalenka and Jess playing a great match against
NCAA tournament finalist Houston faces Perennial Power Arkansas in the 8th edition of the Never Forget Tribute Classic, Saturday, December 20th at Prudential Center. Tickets are on sale now. The Cougars and Razorbacks bring big-time basketball to the Garden State with dynamic recruiting classes and
Did you see Amanda doing a little, but Jess had a little vacation, as she certainly.
Oh, nice.
Combination for her.
I agree.
Punish. Second serve return. They are both that manifested set points for Anisimova. All right.
Points. They are just so hard to replicate on the practice court with the same amount of tension.
here on tour, but rest assured that the chair umpire's got a device in front of him that is giving a light signal when the ball is out, and so he's making the calls based on the electronic system. Continues to
where she's hitting her spots. There again.
Serve 66% of the time.
In the rally.
Does the trick for
beat Coco Gauff 2-1 in the Beijing semifinals.
Well, parents were Russian. They moved to the States from Russia about 3 years before Amanda sports and in the larger picture as well.
I think they've worked on.
They were doing it in the warm-up before the match today. Coaches had her stand at the service line and drop balls out of their hands to try to bring it up and down in that short distance. And another break given away by Anisimova via the double fault. So little donation as Pegula turns the start of this second set around. Jessie Pegula on the verge of double digits with 9.
Yeah, nicely done here by and gave Aryna Sabalenka a run for her final money in that semifinals. 3
in Riyadh did so.
Precision that it's still effective. There again.
Breaking the color barrier in tennis.
The ATP finals and he did just fine, and then there are others who need the reps.
But that even during that week he'd be in the gym.
Interesting, yeah. Because he's Jim Courier.
But yes. But that he felt like any more than a week away from the court, the rhythm started to dissipate. And double venues that you'll see on Tennis Channel. Marlin Stadium, Alcaraz, Fonseca, Anisimova, and Pegula again. And you are seeing the...
Has an opening here to close it out. Very exhibition-y, through the legs, tweeners, behind the back kind of tennis.
That's a great question. That was off the charts playful.
Favorite part about tennis are the nerves and how to control them or not.
Getting absolutely punished on that shot tonight.
This racket, but it's still tough going. Is her movement and agility around the court.
Forehand. Just on.
Yes.
How about Jessie Pegula? 2 points from the door in the body of the second set. Puts
for it better. She's lower in her stand narrative of this match so far.
Boy, Jeff.
Exactly into Anisimova's strike zone. Now is a bit. there. And maybe that is a great sign for...
Bottom right of your screen, super agent. Pretty full this past week or so.
I think she was still replying to those emails.
Twitter sphere on fire this week.
Just lost her rhythm there.
What a get! Evidently, because they were not willing to change ends, but they will now. Good job.
Match tie break.
What a great...
She possesses Jess Pegula, so smooth.
She...
Not easy at all.
Just long, and Jesse Pegula, after struggling for the first hour or so, turns this one around.
Really nice job.
Second serve for the better part of that match, but Jesse Pegula solved the riddle, found the solution, and got across the line. Mixed doubles on the way, and Alcaraz and Foe with the singles as we continue from New Jersey.
You can play it with each other and against each other, despite the gender.
Number one with Pegula on the other side. I wonder where the crowd will fall. Little kick serve from Foe. Francis and Carlitos had about an hour-long practice with one another this afternoon here to get used to the court. You got the rare me. Francis.
If you have a good head shape, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. Those are Aussie colors that he's wearing.
True,
you would think that he would
yes.
actually wear those for the Aussie swing, but I'm told he won't.
That is true. I never thought about it that way, yeah. And I will say the yellow kind of clashed with the silver hair. I do think this is better, but I'm excited to see what the new collection brings at the Australian Open. Yeah, that was not well thought through.
No. All right.
Yeah, there is an eye formation.
That is called the lazy eye formation. Yeah, Francis was wise to take it away from one of the best volleyers in the sport. You could see him do the math in real time. He's like, wait a minute, I'm getting into a volley exchange with Alcaraz? No. Let me try Jess instead. No offense. Oh, the line backhand from Amanda. Let the showmanship begin.
Nearly made it, too.
All right, match point coming for somebody. Went nuclear with the first serve and missed it. Francis cannot fend the volley off his hip from Pegula, and it's match point for Carlitos and Jesse. with a nifty half volley into the tram lines. Alcaraz and Pegula take the mixed. So a little fun as a, let's call it a sorbet course, a palate cleanser between the singles matches. Good fun. Alcaraz foe singles on the way. Remember Althea's immense contribution to the sport in this anniversary year. Back